Welcome back to TechKidFX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Fantom, whose current price stands at the $0.2406 mark, and here on TradingView the market is up by 1.6%. and in this video I want to give you the long-term and the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot structures and the Fibonacci's, and allow me to kickstart the video by giving you an analysis here on the daily chart, where you can see from these low prices that we have been trading within, we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side, making it to an all-time high at around the $3.5 mark in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And after seeing the all-time high, you can see we have been seeing no prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which has now taken us back to around the $0.016 mark in a movement that I'm terming as a higher Elliott wave count 2. And after seeing the low for that high Elliott wave count 2, whatever we expect next is a bit of a recovery to the upper side in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 3 before we see a wave 4, and then continue pushing even higher in the formation of that wave 5. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliott wave structure, you can see that in the formation of this wave 2, which is a corrective wave, we also expected to see an ABC corrective structure, and that is what we are seeing over here, taking us back to around the $0.016 mark and giving you a measure from the all-time high. You can see that from the all-time high, Fantom is down more than 92%. That means there are chances that we might have seen the bear market low, and very soon we might see that reversal to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, which is an impulsive wave, and because of that we also expect to see fractal waves in formation within that wave 3 to the upper side, and giving you a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, using the trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the high, that is from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave. That gives me a minimum target area, the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $5.77 mark, and that is the long-term scenario that I'm expecting to play out here on the Fantom chart. And jumping to the 1 hour chart for further analysis and also give you the short-term scenarios that I expect to play out here on the Fantom chart. Here on the 1 hour chart, you can see that after making our low down there, we had been trading within this channel, and we managed to break out of the channel to the upper side. Also managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $0.017 mark, and in that movement to the upper side, Fantom has been obeying the Elliott wave structures, having these as the first wave to the upper side. Then we saw this corrective structure over here in the formation of this wave 2. Then we saw this impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3. Then I'm expecting a wave 4 before we continue pushing even higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliott wave count 1 to the upper side. And getting a little bit into the details of the formation of this Elliott wave structure that you can see over here, I had sketched out a minimum target area to the upper side in the formation of a wave 3 using the trend based Fibonacci, by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave down there to the high of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that gave me a minimum target area, the fib level 1.618, which is a target area that we fully maximized. I even managed to break above that target area and went to the fib level 2.618, and that means this wave 3 to the upper side is an extended wave 3 to the upper side. There are chances that we might have seen the high of that wave 3 at around the $0.26 mark, and very soon whatever we are seeing over here, this might be a continuation of this wave 4 that I'm expecting. And in the formation of that wave 4, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure. So in the formation of that wave 4, I'm expecting to see an ABC corrective structure to fully maximize the formation of that wave 4. And we are also seeing another chart pattern that is in formation right here, and if I draw it out, we can have this upper part over here. We can draw a line over there, then I can make the line to be full like that. Then here on the 1 hour chart, we are seeing another chart pattern, which is a double top, and if I draw it out, in fact it's a triple top, because you can see we made our first top right there, then saw a bit of a retracement over here, then we saw a very nice bounce to the upper side once more, then we have retraced again, then saw another bounce to the upper side, then we are retracing again. Then there are chances that we might see a breakout out of this double top, and in case we see that breakout, the minimum target area of the breakout is the height between the tops and the neckline, and giving you the height between the tops and the neckline using a trend line over there and placing it below the neckline over here, we can get a minimum target area to the lower side back to around the $0.0227 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that wave 4 to the lower side to do. And using the Fibonacci's, we can also sketch out another minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 4 by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave, that is the wave 2, to the high of that wave 3, and that gives me a minimum retracement area between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, which perfectly lies between the $0.021 mark and the $0.0295 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 4 to the lower side to do before we see another impulsive movement to the upper side in the formation of our wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upper side. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported here on the RSI. On the RSI, we are trading at around the 42 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD you can see we had printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices are coming our way. But from the MACD you can also see that we are seeing a decrease in the buying momentum, and that would mean soon we might be able to print that bearish cross because we are seeing a bit of a decrease in the buying momentum. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.